Mousie. Pleased to meet you. Boy, do I have a class for you. I would like to show you how to make a 3D paper Christmas tree. You can keep it as plain as a fir tree or decorate it to make it look like Christmas. Here's how you make it.
To make a paper Christmas tree, you will need color paper. I plan on using green for my tree and yellow for my star. You will also need tacky glue, pencil, toothpick, scissors, sequins, or a color pencil with white paper for ornaments. So for my tree, I will need 6 layers. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually fold 3 pieces of green construction paper here, fold it in half, and then cut that line in the center so that I can get 6 pieces of green construction paper. If you want the tree to be as tall as a sheet, you would leave it unfolded. But right now I'm going to cut it in half so that I can have just 6 layers of this size. The edges do not have to be perfect, as most of it will be cut out. So with the first sheet, I'm going to go ahead and fold it in half, long ways here. Smooth it out. And then I'm going to draw out half a Christmas tree. And remember, this is actually going to be hidden, so it's okay to make mistakes. You don't have to erase it. It's going to be hidden later on. But, see, I'm making some mistakes here. But it's okay. It's going to be hidden later, so don't worry. But basically, you're making triangles smaller and smaller here. And now I'm going to go ahead and start cutting it out. So I'm keeping the sheet folded still, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's smooth in the bottom, no unevenness there, and start cutting it out. And like I said, the pencil will be hidden later, so if you decide you want to make any part of it bigger or smaller, go ahead and do it. It's okay. And now if I unfold this, you'll see there's a tree. Now I'm going to go ahead and fold the next sheet over. And once I fold it, I'm going to go ahead and trace the tree out using my newly cut out tree. Actually, I can go ahead and fold the rest of the sheets just to get them ready. Now I'm going to go ahead and trace the sheet, keeping it folded and the folded part on the left side. I'm going to go ahead and get my pencil and start tracing around. And again, do not worry about the pencil marks. They will be hidden later. Now you can choose to trace the tree out over each sheet, or if you have paper clips or something to hold the stack of green strips together completely, then you would be able to actually stack them up and then just cut all of them together. So now that I have all of my 6 trees here, now I can go ahead and start gluing them together. Or if you like, you can decorate each of these trees, opening them up and decorating them in the center, whether you choose to use markers on them directly, or you can get white pieces of paper and color them in with pencil and then cut them out. See, you can't see the colors so clearly if they're directly drawn on the trees, but this is just an option here. You can add the sequins on them now to let them dry for a while, maybe about 10 minutes, and then glue the trees together as well too. Or you can choose to glue the sequins onto the tree later as well, after the tree has been glued together entirely. So now I'm going to get 2 of the trees together. I'm going to start gluing them, all the trees together. So gluing one side, the back side of the tree, just on one side. And then I'm going to press the 2 trees together. And remember, they are folded, so press them down. And now I'm going to get my glue and start adding glue on one side. And then I'm going to get the next tree and then press it together. And remember to keep the bottoms together even, so that later on when I unfold it, it will stand. So press it down and then again add more glue onto the next layer and continue with all 6 layers. Okay, now all 6 are together, so now I can start pulling the ends together, and I'm going to go ahead and add extra glue in the spine so that it will touch all of the layers folded part together. And I added some glue also to the rest of the folded part, and now I'm just squeezing it together. You can squeeze it flat if you like. Just want to make sure that all the glue is drying in place. And once it's done, you could start unwinding it a little bit so that it can stand. And now I'm going to go ahead and set it aside and start working on my star. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a pencil or a pen and draw out the star, and then I'm going to fold the paper over so that when I cut it, I'll actually get 2 stars out of it. The easiest way to cut a star is to cut out the parts out of it, basically like a triangle. Trying to turn the scissors inside of a star can actually damage the star and make it even crooked sometimes. And the reason you need 2 stars is because you're going to put the star on one side of the toothpick and then another star on top of the toothpick. Now I'm going to go ahead and add glue. Then add the toothpick, and I'm just going to use the top part of the toothpick. And then I'm going to add the star on top of it. And remember to make sure that it's even on the sides so it matches up perfectly. Don't want to accidentally flip it over the star and then it will look messy. So there we go, perfect. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and leave the star for just a couple minutes so that it dries, so then when I pick it up it won't fall apart. Okay, now it is ready to be added to the top of the tree. So it's going right in the middle. So you know all those 6 layers are being held right in the center. Well, there should be a little space there, and there it is. It slid right in to the center of all the trees. Now you can leave the tree blank like that, but I'm going to go ahead and add sequins to the tree. So I'm just going to get some glue, add little dots around the tree with the glue, and then place sequins on top of it. You can add pom-poms or other tiny little items as well. And that is how you make a paper Christmas tree.
Wow. Isn't it pretty? I hope you've enjoyed making it. It's so easy that you can make several to place all around your home. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this craft. Until next time, stay safe and healthy. Bye.
Thank you for joining me in the Sounds Like Public Library. Please take a few minutes to fill out our program survey. For a complete list of other virtual programs, please visit sjpl.org/virtual programs. Also, don't forget to follow us at San Jose Library on Facebook and sign up for their newsletter at sjpl.org/e-newsletter to stay informed of all things SJPL. Have a great day.